It is Wednesday. We have not been doing a whole lot today. Working on videos, editing. Suzanne's editing her Disney videos. Mine are all up. So today we stayed home, and tomorrow we will be going to our chiropractor, and there is an estate sale, so we will probably bring you along for that. So I did cook today, and I will show you what I made. So we are having a stroganoff. It's hamburger stroganoff with buttered egg noodles. And then I sauteed, Suzanne and I, some mushrooms. My husband will not eat mushrooms, so those are for Suzanne and I. Some green beans. I did make some sourdough bread toast. Have a few oranges that I cut up. Suzanne and I will have avocado toast with our meal. And then I also made a broccoli casserole. This is Paula Deen's broccoli casserole, but this time I added some cauliflower with the broccoli, plus tomatoes, red onions, bacon, had bacon in it, and golden raisins with a mayonnaise, white vinegar and sugar recipe. Only I use fake sugar. I don't put the whole sugar in it because it makes it too sweet. But that is our dinner for tonight. And I don't know what we're going to go watch. I think we've watched all we can of the Academy Award winners, but we will find something to watch while we eat our dinner. It's amazing. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, and we are out and about. Chiropractor day. And
much needed.
Yes. And we have a few errands to run in the city, and we have 3 possible estate sales to go to. So we have some things planned. And as I've told you many times before, I share on my channel the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there was a little bad the other day that I will tell you about soon. But in the meantime, we shall go in here, get our appointment done, and then we'll be off and on our way.
And feel refreshed.
Yes. Let's go. Okay, here is the ugly. We went to a town that is 30 miles away from us in the opposite direction the other day. My husband has a dentist that he chose to go to in this other town. So he was going to take something to Ace Hardware, and we were going to do that first. So I was getting over to exit to the left, which is not normal. It's usually to the right, but that's just the way it is in this town. And I did not see a car, and yes, the 2 of us collided. So now we are in the process of, we're going to have to go Friday to get a rent car so that our car can go into the body shop, which we're not real thrilled about. But unfortunately, yes, it was my fault, and it is my first accident ever in my life. I have been upset about it for 3 days, and probably why I haven't recorded anything, because it's just been kind of it's rocked my world a little bit. And yeah, so we're trying to make this day as normal as possible. The fortunate thing is that we were in the town where the body shop is, so they did this they call it crash tape thing on our car so that we could still drive it. The good thing is it didn't ruin the tires. It didn't do anything to the...
That's what I'm saying. It is, not near as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Well, but
in my head, I was thinking
bad enough.
It was smashed in.
I don't know how it kept from not doing the headlight, but her car was short, so that might be part of it. The one good thing is nobody got hurt, and her car, very little damage. She had a scrape. How we got this much damage and she got just a little scrape, I do not know. But
I don't get that either.
God was with me, I guess. The Lord was with me once again, because it could have been much, much, much worse. But anytime you do anything like this, or anytime anything happens, it rocks your boat, or it does mine. So anyway, that was the thing that I really didn't want to share, but it's a part of my life. This is Lora Loves Life, and life is life, and things happen, and sometimes you just can't. And I've always kind of thought in my head that I'm a pretty good driver. I'm very cautious. Nothing's ever happened, and it hurts that something happened because I thought I was better than this. And anyway, all right.
I mean, you can kind of see.
Yeah, there's some red.
It's almost like it curved inward, and it just scraped, and it just hooked on, and it just tore that.
But this is like, they call it crash tape. It's sticky tape, and they also had to do some, what are these things called? Those tags that you, I can't think of the name of them. That had to be on there. And it did something to my door because it definitely pushed, and there's a problem with the hood. They're gonna have to, right up in here, it pushed. Anyway, when I opened the door, something got crammed.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, it's crammed. So that's gonna have to be.
And that's what's catching it.
So anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'm hurt, disappointed, just hurt. It's cosmetic more than it is. Things are just things. So the wonderful thing is, and I'll brag on my husband again, he takes things in stride, and he was not upset, and he always says it could happen to any of us, and bless his heart, he was very kind about it. But you know how you feel. All right, let's go into our report. So a quick snack before we head to the estate sales, with some honey mustard and a lemonade, diet lemonade actually, and then we'll be ready. We'll have a little energy to. So we are headed to our first estate sale, and it is almost 1 o'clock, so we have quite a bit of time, most of the afternoon, nothing to get really back for, so we'll just see if we can enjoy doing a little shopping today. We haven't really been shopping in a while, so this will be kind of nice. Watch your step. That needed to. Kind of interesting. This has an upstairs and a basement downstairs, which I didn't expect to see. Backyards. They're small backyard. I wonder if, of course, I don't know how to get it in the car. It's an old-timey one where you can cut branches. You have to pull it with your hand. I don't think you would have much luck there. You think? Probably not. Okay, not much outside, but I do like the porch swing. A good collection of the vegetable. I'm not sure what that's called. Anyway, nice collection of those. Very good. Okay, this is a Godinger, Godinger. We looked it up, and they are anywhere from 111 and up. I don't really know what it is, but it has a spoon, and it is not chipped, so I think this is coming home with me. Well, I think that was a very good estate sale. You think?
It was very good.
So I found some crystal bowls. We have our little trick where we click them with our fingers, and if it Makes a bell ringing sound, you know it's crystal, and if it's a dull sound, it's glass. And I'm not sure if they knew what they had or they just wanted to get rid of them. Because this is not half price day. But we will definitely show you what we got because they're really pretty. So a 5, a 4, a 4, and then I got a Godinger, Godinger, Godinger. I'm not sure it's a sauce type thing that you would use for sauce of some sort.
Some sort of sauce, maybe for gravy or
some kind of fancy sauce. Anyway, what drew it to me, yeah, that was right. Butterflies. It had butterflies on it. So, you know, I'm in love with butterflies. And we looked it up, and I told you what it retailed for or was valued at. So Suzanne found some unusual milk glass.
Milk glass, I just love
bowls.
and adore.
We'll have to show you. I've never seen anything like it. So what you looked up was 48. I want to do a little more research on those.
Yeah.
Because you can see their inner glow.
Iridescent.
There's some sort of inner glow. I'm going to have to read about milk glass a little further. I've not been drawn to it. Suzanne loves milk glass, but sometimes it's not milk glass, it's just white. But that has a glow to it.
It's clean and pretty.
Anyway, they were $4 a piece, and I said, if you're going to get it, get all 3.
So I did.
So I kind of talked her into that. Anyway, all right, let's go to 2 more, maybe. We'll see. So this is the area of homes that we are going to be looking at in the estate sale.
Excuse me.
And here's one. It's either being remodeled or they're building it.
I think they're building it.
But look at this one on the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this one across here.
Gloves.
Can you take through my window? Look at that.
Wow. I love so much.
3-car garage.
3-car garage.
4, because that was a double.
Oh, gorgeous.
My goodness. See how much it is. Okay, this is the KB estate sales. This is the little girl that I had in kindergarten. And she and her husband are now doing estate sales. Unusual steps, huh? Okay, this is like colored walls. It's peacock blue. Would you like peacock blue colored walls?
I'm guessing still $9.99.
Okay, I'll guess $8.95. Yep. Hi, Suzanne.
How you doing?
Outfits of the day.
Sticking
Didn't even see it. That's Jeanette's washer and dryer. Nice laundry room. This is a good place. It has a lot of art supplies, so Suzanne's having great fun. Great. Aren't you? Hey, you know, we have to see my backyard. It's not a very big backyard. Is it?
Very big.
I thought I wanted one of these things too. The big green egg cooker. But they just look so heavy. That's a good tool to dig. And I'm going to take the license plate on this, but that's not cool. an old Chevrolet pickup. It was parked behind us. I think that's really cool. Wow. All right, that one was fun.
Really good.
And Suzanne found a lot of art supplies. And I found some art supplies that she's probably going to get. I had never seen, well, I'll just show you when we get home. And then a jewelry bag. You know how we love to go through those jewelry bags. So, all right, we have one more estate sale. We'll see if we want to do that. And then a few errands to run. Suzanne hit it right on the nail. $7.99. I said $8.50. She got it right smack on the dot. So that was pretty cool.
It was.
We are going to take a little trip into Dillard's because I need some of my foundation makeup that I'm almost out of. So let's go into Dillard's. And what we need is right straight ahead. That worked out pretty good, huh? Oh, those are cute. Look at the Lucky Brand pants that have flowers. Those are embroidered. Oh my goodness. It's not like painted. $139. It's really not that bad for embroidered pants. Look at those. Is that not cute?
We're going to World Market to see if we can find some peppermint syrup for my coffee in the mornings and any other interesting goodies that we find.
We are going to go into a World Market for just a minute because Suzanne needs some peppermint syrup for her coffees. She loves the iced peppermint. So we'll go see if they have any syrup. Plus it just feels refreshing in here to me. Doesn't it? Feel refreshing? It feels refreshing to me. And the syrups are back here somewhere. World Market did not have what we needed. No peppermint syrup. So we're in Ulta because I'm looking for some Urban Decay all-nighter makeup fixing solution. What do they call that? All-nighter.
Full 12.83.
34. Okay. I guess that's what I need.
On our setting spray.
Which one would it be?
Matte finish, natural skin.
Oh my gosh, I've got 3 kinds. So how do you know which one you would want? Matte, all-nighter, and glow. I don't necessarily want a glow. So this is what we ended up doing instead of the Urban Decay, because the little girl that helped us said, are we married to Urban Decay? And I said, no, because I've never used it. I just saw that that's what the Disney princesses wear to set their makeup. And she said, well, we're having, 21 days of beauty or something? And the benefit she likes better, and instead of being $34, it was $18, or $38, it was $18, something like that.
Half of it.
So we said, since I don't know about the other one anyway, I said, okay. So we ended up with Benefit Super Setter. So this is a country home. We have driven for 20, how many miles to get out here?
Look, there's wildlife.
Windmill. Oh my goodness. Are those deer? Oh, look at that. Interesting. It's like out in the country. This is the garage area. And she said there were some things in the house. And then another garage, but she didn't think we would want anything in there. So I guess we will look here first before we go in the house. So, old metal Tonka trucks. This one is 20. I'm not sure what this one is. I don't know if it's up here or not. I don't see anything there or on the front, so I'm not sure what it is. And then there's one down here for $40. I mean, this is back like when I was a little girl, because I remember the Tonka trucks. Now that one, I don't know what that one is. It's $10. It looks like it's got some plastic. But these are all metal. That one is pretty cool. Here's one too. Oh my stars. Old metal trucks. Amazing. Here's a Mr. Potato Head. Did you see it? My goodness, look at all of this. That is quite something, isn't it? There's mine. Glasses that I have that Mother gave me. And this is a crystal rose etched. I mean, it comes out too. It's not like in, it's an outward one. It's really pretty. I selected some glass bowls that she would like to have yogurt in and fruit. I said that'd be really cute. Yeah, that'd be really cute. This is a crystal bowl that I think is really pretty, but I can't have both. That one's $20, and this cookie type jar or biscotti jar, or whatever you want to call it, is $40. But wow. And we are in the kitchen area, and it's very dated, but it's pretty. Old wallpaper style. Very elegant. This block is wonderful, $200. Somebody's got a good deal there. Oh my goodness, look at the telephone. Suzanne, I got rid of this telephone because the parts were not there. Is that another one? Milk glass? Oh, look. Oh my goodness, that is elegant. Wow. That's what I could put my stuff in. You can always put stuff in this corner cabinet. It's a glass cabinet in the corner.
Because I'm trying to get all my stuff to look white.
Okay, so you're going to concentrate on white, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the living area. It's a pretty home.
If you're filming, I'm leaving.
Oh. Oh, look at this chandelier with the Delft blue. Oh my goodness. That is pretty. It's got that little entryway. That's so cute. Oh, that is cute. Look at the little table, the fold-out table. That is cute. That's the kind of pleated drapes my mother used to have. Oh, look at this curio type cabinet with glass. That's pretty too. Wow. Look at the rose glasses. Did you see them?
I saw that. It's cute too.
Pretty scene outside. Yellow tile. Hmm.
70s.
I would almost venture to say more than like, I don't know.
50s?
Yeah. 40s and 50s. I could be wrong. I don't know. Hmm. 250.
Okay, so we just got home and got out our food, and we are having the tour of Italy from the Olive Garden. It has lasagna, chicken parmesan, and fettuccine, along with a side salad. And they give you croutons to put in it and Italian salad dressing, their signature salad dressing, which is really good.
Which is really good.
Yes, I will. Okay, so we're gonna pour it in. Okay, so on our mother-daughter excursion for our chiropractor day, we did a little shopping damage. First off, we went to Blessed Buffalo. It's a boutique store, has clothes and jewelry and all goods. And I got some cropped jeans that are called Judy Blue. These are very trendy. The brand is just popular
In this
because
part of the country.
its-
I don't know if it is everywhere else or not, but
I don't know.
Around
These
here?
things are comfy.
yeah.
They're comfy jeans.
And they were on sale.
They were on sale. They were originally 64, now they were 49. So, got some of those. And then we went to a place called The Rack. And Mom and I, Mommy first, wanted a little lounge set. Well, I guess who had to join in on the lounge set. So I got the black. Comes with pants that are stretchy, and then a top. And I think we decided that we're gonna wear these tomorrow. And so mine's black, hers is light blue, kind of grayish blue.
Mhm.
But anyway, these were separate. Top was 63 and the bottoms were 62.
But I have to explain this because when we were in Disney Springs, Suzanne and I both, I said, I want to go into Lululemon. I'm going to buy a Lululemon if it kills me. I want to have something from Lululemon. So we go on in and we see this cute lounge set. The top was 130. The bottoms were 130. Wasn't it something like
in
that?
the hundreds.
And I thought, and the top was one of those that would hang off the shoulder. A 68-year-old does not have to need to wear anything that hangs off the shoulder. So I said no, and Suzanne decided no. So here's the deal. When we saw these today in our old hometown in the Rack,
Super duper butter.
they feel just like Lululemon, and they are half the price, less than half the price. So I got a Lululemon dupe. And I guess I won't ever have anything Lululemon, except my sister got me a Lululemon fanny pack,
And you have a
or
top.
whatever you call that.
That
And my niece got me a Lululemon on sale jersey top in black. And I think I've shown it. I think I showed that. So yes, I do have something from Lululemon, but I wanted a lounge set so bad. And
it's just so buttery.
oh, it's just like butter. It is butter.
soft.
And I think
It's
they
light.
had just gotten them in because the girl said, I just got through steaming these. Oh, yay. But anyway, yeah, when we said the price, they're kind of pricey, but we were thinking, okay, just one thing from Lululemon would have cost
$300.
You know, those two
Total.
things would have bought only one Lululemon. So instead of spending $250, we spent $130. Justify, you know, that's what I always do. Okay, just had to interject there as to why we got those leisure sets.
And then after I got Bliss Buffalo, I got more sunglasses. Like I need another pair.
Ask her how many sunglasses she has.
Gotta ask.
Ask her. Go ahead and ask her. How many sunglasses do you have? How many pairs?
It's dwindled down some. I have gotten rid of a lot.
But we're not in the single numbers, right? We're in the double digits.
No.
No?
I've gotten rid of a lot.
Oh,
I have.
I don't know about that.
I might have 12.
Double digits. I told you. Didn't say how many double digits, but yeah.
Okay, so then we went to popcorn place. I got the puppy chow. Messy. That's so good.
Yeah, it is messy.
And then I got peanut butter chocolate covered.
Oh my goodness. And she knows that she doesn't have to share that with me because it gives me, if I have, like even a tablespoon of that stuff, it sends me to the roof. I can't have that kind of sugar anymore.
I have it every 6 months. I don't have it every time.
Okay.
And
Every 6 months?
Well, we don't go to the camp.
Oh, I see what you're, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Then we went to estate sales, and I found a lot of dishware this time that I thought was really pretty. So this is called Milk Glass White, and we're going to do a little bit more digging and research, me especially too, because I want to find out directly what kind of milk glass this is, because it's different.
When you hold it in the sunlight, there is a glow of some kind, and I'm going to have to read about that glow, and it's extremely heavy.
It is.
And you have to really watch about milk glass because there's so many dupes out there. But we looked it up online and they were like $48.
Yeah.
And it did say officially milk glass. So she got 3 of those.
3 of those.
And they were
this
only
does
like,
not have price in it.
no, but they were only $4 a piece, right? So $12 for 3.
And then I got another milk glass thing that was just beautiful on the bottom.
Look at that. That is just I can't get a good picture of it.
So
Look at that.
the lady mom had talked to her and
Wow.
said this was something that their mom served fruit salad in during the holidays, and I'm going to use it as a place to keep fruits, avocados, anything that I buy that needs to be out in room temperature. I just thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, $10 for that one, and it wasn't on half price either.
And then in the same house, in the garage part area, they had glassware. And I thought these would just be so cute to put like fruit and yogurt in. And Mom said I can definitely throw these in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
I don't think it will hurt them.
No, I don't think it will, because they're just glass.
$1 a piece for these.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. And then our favorite one, she always has the goods when it comes to jewelry or school supplies. So this house had crayon in the kids' room, and it has a sharpener. I just thought the kit was cute.
Yeah, and it's a Crayola kit. It was made by Crayola.
And pretty newly,
Yeah,
not
and the Crayolas are
used
really
crayons.
good shape.
And then
Crayola Caddy.
caddy.
That's what it is. It's Caddy.
And then some pens, miscellaneous goodies to go through, test out for school. And then at this house, there was also free, take what you want, of school supplies as well.
I about wanted to tell her, can she have the whole box? Because that's how she supplies her school. They were just giving those away. Just giving them away.
I'm sure there was other people.
I know. That's true.
And then we went to Ulta.
Yeah.
And, no, back up. we went to Dillard's. Had to get some more foundation. I did too. We love the Dior foundation. I am 1 CR and she is
2 CR. Isn't that
did.
crazy? And
So-
I always thought you were darker than me, but they said no. It's
But
crazy.
This stuff smells so good.
And it's gone up $3.
Everything.
I was disappointed that it had gone up.
Me too.
And he said they changed the formula a little bit, but he said you won't be disappointed. Did you hear him say that?
I want to ask them about how many pumps can they get out of using this makeup, because I've used it for a long time.
Yeah.
A few months.
But the only bad thing about it is you can't tell when you're getting ready to be empty.
No.
It won't show through like a normal, like Estee Lauder. Mine goes down and I can see it.
Yeah.
This Dior clings to the side, which means, that is clinging to your skin.
Yeah.
Where Estee Lauder is more, I'm not going to say watery, but less coverage, or not as much of a coverage, sort of.
And then we went over to Ulta and we were wanting some setting spray. Well, we originally went in there for Urban Decay all night setting spray, and the lady said for half the price, because they were doing 21 days of beauty, they had this on for 18.
And it normally
Is 36.
36. So that was a good deal.
It was a
So
good deal,
we'll
and
see
it's-
if she steered us in the right direction.
I hope so. But here's what it looks like.
Is it a plastic bottle or a glass bottle?
It's plastic.
Plastic. Okay.
And has 2 lids.
Did you know, I don't know if this is right, not to buy your makeup in plastic, because the plastic chemicals that plastic is made from gets into the makeup, and then it becomes damaging for your skin. I mean, it becomes dangerous for your skin. So I always try to buy my
This is glass.
products in glass. So I'm kind of disappointed that the setting spray is in plastic.
I wonder if Dior has setting spray. Because if
Yes,
it's
they
probably-
do. But I didn't want to pay it, because look how much the makeup is 64, right? That's terrible. Of course, I don't use much.
I don't.
I'm
2
like,
pumps.
I do two tiny pumps on a makeup brush, and it will last me forever. I don't put on a lot of hair. I used to when I was younger. Now I don't feel like it looks, on an older person it becomes cakey. But anyway, that's just, I don't know if y'all have heard that either, but you need to buy your products in glass bottles. Kind of like olive oil. You don't want to buy olive oil in a plastic bottle. No. Gotta be glass. Things have to come in glass. Castor oil, it's gotta come in glass. It's very important. Sorry. Go. So my clothes shopping today at the Blessed Buffalo. This is the only thing I got, and it was on the $20 rack, and it's going to be for, of course, autumn, Halloween. I thought that would be kind of cute, because I like pumpkins that don't have jack-o'-lantern faces, and this is a pure, pumpkin, a little gold top. It's a little vest, and I thought it would be cute to wear a black turtleneck or long sleeve to hang out of it, or a hoodie of some kind and let it hang out. So this was an on sale item that they were trying to get rid of. And then here's my color of the dupe Lululemon leisure outfit, and of course it had to be blue, and I thought it was really pretty. So it's just like Suzanne's, it's just a different color, and it's light, so it's going to be fine for spring, and on summer days when it's chilly, it'll be great. It won't be so heavy. So the top and pants, and then my Dior is exactly like Suzanne's, only it's a different color. I won't take it out. But I also wanted to get a concealer. I want to do I'm trying to phase out my other makeup pieces, and I want to stick mainly with Dior because I've been so pleased with the formula and how it works. So I decided to go ahead and get a concealer as well. So the concealer's kind of high, $42, but I tell you what, this will last me probably 2 years because I don't use much. I just use just a little bit under the eyes. And then also at Dillard's, I use MAC eyeshadow sometimes, and there is an eyeshadow that I do as a highlight right here under the brow bone, and it gives you just a teeny tiny bit of shimmer that goes, you know, in that area of the eye. And I think this one had a funny name. It was called Shroom, like a mushroom. So that was that. And then I bought 3 crystal bowls. These were very inexpensive, $2 for this one. You can hear that ding. $5 for this one. And $4 for this one. 3, 4, 5. Hear that ring? And I thought for crystal bowls, I'm not sure if they knew they had crystal, because normally at other estate sales, these are going to be in the double digits. They're not going to be single. So I feel like that was a good deal. Plus, my sister likes to buy these cheap at estate sales, put gifts in them, and give them away. And then you've got a nice crystal bowl to give somebody, plus the goodies that go in it. And so I thought that was kind of a cute idea, so I might take that up and do that too. And then I did go ahead and get this sweet little, what was it called? Godinger?
Mm-hmm.
Godinger.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a thing because it's in the hundreds. So this was only $10. And of course it has the little spoon in it as well. Adorable, with the butterflies on that side. And this is melded together. It's one piece, and then the lid is separate and the little spoon is separate, of course. But I thought that was neat that this was together, you know, on purpose. So kind of smart. What am I going to do with it? I don't know. Don't ask. We'll figure it out. And then at Kimmy's sale, we went ahead and got some jewelry. We're going to look at it and see what we got. And she charges $24 for a whole deal. But every time we buy her jewelry, we find all these treasures. So something in here is going to be worth $24 that you're not just spending, you know, like you're not getting something worth something. We'll find something. There'll be something in here that'll be worth it. And then Suzanne will probably end up getting these, I don't know. But I have never seen this many twistable crayons in those colors. I haven't even been hardly used, I don't think. Of course, I didn't see how much they were twisted up, but I don't really care because those are great colors. And I love working with crayons. I like to color and then take a tissue and rub the wax away, and you get this beautiful cloudy color that you can blend together. I love to work with crayons. It's really, really fun. And then at the popcorn place, I got myself the cheesy kind. I can't remember what it's called. Cheddar, no. Do you remember what it's called? Cheese something.
Cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese. And then I got my husband, this is called Canyon Mix. And it's almost like eating Chex Mix mixed with popcorn. Very caramely. I can't have much of this because, like I said, about a tablespoon seems to me to rub just too much sugar. And then speaking of too much sugar, I am in love with bottle caps. But I don't eat the whole box in one day. I eat 10 maybe a day. I just love them. They're so good. Anyway, at Walgreens, they're 3 for $5. So much for me getting away. I said I was going to give up candy. Well, I'll put it away and I'll have some every once in a while. I won't have it every day. I know I won't have it every day because I can't. I'm getting to where I can't eat it. And then, final thing, and we showed you this while we were there. I don't want to drop it. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. Let me pick it up with two hands. This is heavy. So there was a story behind this. So the ladies that were selling this, it was their mother's home. And she almost came to tears. I felt so sorry for her. And she was so thrilled that we were choosing some of the better pieces that her mother had. Like this is a crystal vase. You can't hear it there. Let me see. And it's just got this beautiful, I don't know what that's called, but it's frosted and it stands out. It's not like an etched piece. It's actually in there, you know, like baked in there. And then the lid, of course, has a little rose on top that looks like the rose here, and then the leaves on top there. Anyway, she said, I think they used it for like candies and biscuits, you know, those little tea biscuits that you can use.
Ooh, those biscotti things.
Yes, biscotti.
Biscotti.
Yeah. Anyway, she was so thrilled that I bought this. And the other sad thing is that her mother had been gone for 12 years. But they just lost their daughter. And it just, we were both about in tears talking. And she was the sweetest thing. Such a sweet lady. So this was $40, a little more pricey. But I'm going to look it up here pretty soon and see what it comes up as. Because it's just really pretty. Really pretty. So those were my purchases. I think I've said everything. We kind of had fun today. Estate sailing and other shopping and replacing makeup that, you know, you got to have your makeup when you enjoy wearing makeup. That is it. So it is like 8:40 and we didn't stay up because we've got some other things we want to do tonight, so we wanted to get this done. But that is our day. Thank you for coming along with us. We have some things we're going to do tomorrow. As you know about my car. We're going to have to go get a rent car while my car is in the shop. And we won't talk about that because I'll start crying about that too. But we've got to do that tomorrow. And then we'll have Saturday. And I don't think we're going to do one thing Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to have to take her home. So
9 more Mondays.
Yeah, it's good. So thank you for coming along with us today with our little adventure on Chiropractor Day. And we are going to go watch stuff, aren't we? Good night. Very pretty. And Suzanne and I are having the same thing, except I'm having papas and she's having rice. And this is called the Chef's Thank You combo with a chili relleno and a cheese enchilada. And Suzanne got a beef enchilada. And we are out today because we had to come and leave the car so that it can get fixed. And I'm still extremely upset. But because we were in this town, we used to come here to eat Mexican food a lot. So because we were here anyway, my husband said we could come and do Mexican food. So we're going to enjoy it in spite of the reasons why. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday. We are winding down on spring break, but we're not going to talk about it. Not today. Anyway, my husband is out working in the yard, and I thought we would jump on here for a minute because my husband gave me, as you probably saw in the previous video, another Tory Burch gift card, and I've asked him to stop. Let's don't do any more, because the problem with getting a gift card is it never fully, or the way we do it, it never fully covers the entire expense. So I have to end up adding something to it to get what I want, because I try to find things that are less expensive, but is that what you really want? You know, so I end up going with something reasonable that I can pay, but it's never completely covered. Another reason that I went ahead and ordered from Tory Burch is because if you sign up with them or any company, they give you a birthday percentage off. And this one was a good one. It's $50 off if you're signed up with Tory Burch.
Wow.
I'm not sure if Coach did that, because, you know, used to I was all about Coach, and now I'm kind of into Tory Burch for one reason or another. I don't know really why. So anyway, that was the other reason for going ahead and spending the gift cards. Plus, when he gives me one, he asks me every day, have you used your gift card? Have you used your gift card? I don't know why. He's funny. He just, you know, he's really unusual about, he wants to give you things all the time. That's just his personality. My sister is like that. She wants to give you stuff. Every time she sees you, she wants to give you something. But anyway, they're very sweet and kind, and so here we are. So I thought, well, let's do it while Suzanne is home still. Plus, we can show you our outfits that we got on our estate sale chiropractor day. She got a black and I got the blue.
These were not just to...
Right, no, these were regular price, because we were trying to match something that we had seen at...
That is something with us. We always try to find dupes.
But something that we had seen at
Lululemon at Disney Springs.
Yeah. And we just I couldn't bring myself to spend $250 on an outfit. And then you go, well, isn't that what your purse is? You know, we're just justifying.
She had a gift card.
True. Having a gift card makes a difference, but you're still spending a certain amount of money. Anyway. What was the name of these, in case somebody wanted to see what they were called? Okay, they're called Ocean Drive. And if you're looking for a leisure outfit with kangaroo pocket, and so soft that you feel like you're wearing velvet, and cool enough, I didn't get hot yesterday, and it was 98.
Yeah.
Because we wore them.
You can wear these.
We wore them going to trade our car off to get it fixed, and you know about that story. So anyway, I enjoyed wearing it, and I think they're nice enough that you can wear them casually and also around the house. So that's what that's about. Okay, Tory Burch. So Tory Burch comes in a box like this. It's beautifully packaged, as I've shown you before. They give you a little thank you card, which is nice. You know, when I'm doing Poshmark and eBay, I do a thank you card, and I try to package as pretty as if you were getting it from a real store. You know, I want it to look nice. So, you know, the brown paper, the return thing, and after looking and looking and looking for about 5 days, it took me that long to look, I finally settled on this, which is the signature, what do they call it? Your brand label design, but it has a certain name.
Insignia.
Let's see if it says on here, and I can cut this stuff out. Monogram. It's the monogram version of Tory Burch again, which I have said before, I don't really like to choose things that scream the brand, but I do really like the Tory Burch monogram. But is she trying to copy Louis Vuitton and Gucci? Yeah. It's kind of a Gucci look, it really is. Okay. So, this is how it comes packaged. It's just beautifully wrapped and protected, and of course, navy blue, which is what my sandals were. And I'm probably not going to wear them at the same time, because I think that's a little kitschy. But If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But anyway, what attracted me to this, other than the monogram, is that it had a very thick strap. And the older I get, if a purse, especially a shoulder purse, has a thin strap or a chain strap, it digs into my shoulder and really does hurt because of what I have probably have packed in the purse. But anyway, I wanted a thicker strap, and surprisingly, this one is thicker. So let me take some time here to undo this. It's quite a wrap-up deal, isn't it? I'm gonna save that because that's the Tory Burch thing.
We use saving tabs so that someday you can put it on a Christmas tree.
Yes, I save all the text that come on the clothes and whatever. I just think that would make the cutest Christmas tree would be to have name brand clothing hung all over the tree with pretty lights, probably clear lights. I think that would be so cute. And in my mind, in our dreams, we think of having a shop where you would resell vintage items that we have found at estate sales, and she would sell her art, I would sell my jewelry and some of my hand painted items. And you know, we have dreams. Everybody has dreams. You gotta have dreams. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna save that. So this came like this so that you can attach it where you want it to fit. And let me take off the last little thing there, and that. So you look at it and you think, well, it's not very big. And when I looked at it online, I always want them to show me the inside of it to see what will fit. Well, this particular one, and not all of them are like this, they showed a person packing this particular purse. So they got a billfold in it, your phone, sunglasses,
Cosmetic.
Just different things that, okay, how much will this hold? Because if you go look at a lot of the Tory Burch purses, they're all minis, and they don't even hardly hold a package of Kleenex, let alone anything else. But this one is pretty roomy inside. It's not too bad. It's gonna hold what I think is boy, I mean, they got this.
Today's package good.
What I think is a pretty good amount. So the inside is kind of a suede-like finish. It has an interior pocket right here for whatever you want to use it for. Here is the zipper. I also like a zipper. I have a Tory Burch that is open on the top. It's okay, but I would prefer a zipper. So they even have things on each side to protect the little gold tone button. So you can decide, and I probably will put this on the last. The girl that was wearing it in the picture had it on this one, and this was hanging down. I mean, it's just whatever you prefer and how long your torso is. I have a long torso, so I'm gonna probably stick with this right here. So let's just go ahead and get it in there. And it went on very well. Anyway, this is what it's gonna look like. It's not gonna be a full shoulder bag. You know, it's not gonna be a crossbody or anything, but it will be something that will hang on the shoulder and also short enough that you can hang it over your arm to go shopping or whatever. Also look for the quality of the zipper. Is it easy to zip and unzip? Well, let's see. Yeah, it's got good zip quality. That's important to me. Even when we thrift a bag, I look at how the zipper closes before, we buy. So that is, and look, the strap is about an inch to an inch and a half. Actually, it goes from an inch, and as you go further out on the sides, it gets wider, which I think is kind of cool too. So a little bit narrower on the shoulder and wide. There are no feet. That's something else about Tory Burch. She rarely has feet on the purse. The only purses that have feet are Dooney and Burke. There are a few coaches that do, but not many. And I would rather have feet. But I also wanted something wide enough that you can sit it without it falling over. I have a few purses that are so thin that they're gonna fall over a lot. What do you think? You think that was a good purchase?
I do.
And it looks quite small, and it is, but I am not kidding you. Many of Tory Burch's mini bags are no bigger, and when you go look at the measurements, they're no bigger than this. And I just can't justify paying that amount when you're not even going to be able to fit anything in here. You've got to have, or I do, a purse is for a reason, not just for an accessory. It's not like wearing a piece of jewelry to me. Mm-hmm. Some women it is. To me it's not. It's got to have a reason. It's got to have substantial room to fit many of the things that I wear. Plus I kind of like that you can change this. You can change the size of it. So putting it on the shoulder, which I can't stand up because I'd have to move the camera, but here's how it's going to fit. And I have a tendency to tuck right here, and that's a great tucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know why I do that, but I tuck, I guess to hold it on, but it's a good tucker.
Does it pass the shoulder test?
It passes the shoulder test. And it's not going to be so super heavy as some of my other bags. Right now, I am in a thrifted Michael Kors, and it's more of the, what did they used to call those? Tote type bag. And it's just kind of too big and too heavy to carry all the time. So for a spring summer bag, I think this will be nice, and fall. I don't know. I think this is kind of seasonless. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's a particular season, especially with the monogram that crosses all seasons to me. No, pockets on the side, and no pocket here other than, I guess you tuck the strap in this little loop. I didn't even think about that. I didn't see it. To keep it secure. There we go. Yeah. There's the look. Yeah. Plain on this side, tucked on that side. All right. Tory Burch. Here we go.
With the win.
Another thing I will criticize a little bit about Tory Burch is the interior is not finished as well as Coach or Dooney Burke. I think Dooney and Burke has the most quality inside finishing. I don't know if you think that or not about a purse. And I have several Dooney and Burkes that I like to carry, and a few Coach. I did a purse, here are all my purses video. You can go search for that. If I find it, I'll link it in the end of the video. I'll see if I can find that. And so now I have another one to add to that. Anyway, so another purse. I really had thought about getting another pair of sandals, and I talked myself out of it because they were going to be the ones that I wanted a little higher even than this. And I'm not going to really talk about how much it was this time. If you want to go look it up, it's easy to find. But again, it is called the Romy, like the Romy sandals, Romy T monogram small shoulder bag. That is the name of it. So it is unboxed and ready to pack. Thanks, Suzanne. Any opinions?
I love it.
You don't have a Tory Burch bag yet.
I don't.
Would you purchase a Tory Burch if you ever got a gift card or something?
Probably.
And you're more drawn to, you kind of like shoulder bags as well.
I like crossbody. I like totes.
Yeah. And of course, a tote's going to be even higher.
Yeah.
Tory Burch prices are similar to Coach and Dooney and Burke. And I'm even going to say I think they're just a little bit higher. However, I haven't looked at Coach in a long time, nor Dooney and Burke, because I'm pretty well done with purses. So that's why I told my husband, don't get me any more gift cards. You know what? I would rather him put the money on my Venmo rather than getting a gift card. And when you have a gift card, you're forced to buy from that particular, which is okay. But, you know, he's a pleaser. He knows I like Tory Burch. He was trying to please me. So that was very sweet. So thank you, my husband. But for right now and my age and all of that, I think I'm kind of done buying purses. I have so many that I don't need anything else. And she smiles knowing that I'm telling a falsehood. Because there's always something, you see.
There'll be something else. I guarantee it.
I hope not, though. Even a wallet. I have a couple of Tory Burch wallets that match the others, so we're even good to go there because I have a Tory Burch wallet that will match this. That was another thing that I liked about this. Even though it's navy, we have a leather pull that is in the tan color, which I thought that's a nice contrast to the rest of the purse. Plus, it's really difficult to find navy in a purse. There was a solid navy one that I wanted. It was sold out online. And of course, we don't live anywhere near a place that has a Tory Burch store. So I can't depend on that. And the closest outlet is San Marcos, which is hundreds and hundreds of miles away from us. So, you know, it's shop online or not at all. But anyway, that is the story of my birthday Tory Burch gift card purchase. Later today, we're gonna make pizza, I think, and we may share that with you. And as the spring break winds down, we'll share what we can.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the unboxing, and we'll see you soon. All right, in prepping for the pizza for today, I have a pan that I've been using for a long time. It makes an extra large pizza and it has holes in it. I still cover this with foil underneath because I don't want to mess in the oven. But this is the dough that I have been loving here lately. It's called Delalo, made in Italy, Italian pizza dough kit. It is enough dough to make two regular size pizza pans, like a small, two of those, and one large, if you have one this large. So this has to set up for 45 minutes because it does have a yeast packet in it, which requires some warm water, which I'll be putting in that. So I'm going to mix that up and let it sit for the 45 minutes. And then you cover the bowl, let it sit in a little bit of olive oil, cover the dough ball in a little bit of olive oil, and then let it sit for 45 minutes, like I said. And then I use Classico traditional pizza sauce. I'm going to put on some sliced olives, some chopped onion, and then I'm going to cook on the stove my hamburger and Italian sausage. And then I'll also put pepperoni. So this kind of a combination pizza, like if we were going to order it, it's going to be a combo. I don't have any bell peppers right now. I won't put those on. But onion, like I said, olives, I think that'll be enough with the pepperoni. So that'll be something that will be hearty. Since my husband was working out in the yard, he's going to be really hungry. I'm going to have to work out in the yard this next week on a Wednesday. It will be my first trip in the yard to clean up and
pick up and fix, and I always dread the first visit, and then after that it gets a little bit easier. But yes, it is yard time once again, and happy spring. Well, here we are. It's time to say goodbye again. We're stopping to eat at one of our favorite Mexican food places. It's called the El Camino, and it's 30 miles away from Suzanne. So we're doing something different today. So we'll show you what we're eating shortly. But now we're wrapping up spring break. It was fun. We start with lovely chips, and their hot sauce is extremely hot, but it's tasty. It's just really hot. But love. So we got the lunch special, which we already ate the chalupa, and then it has a taco, a chile relleno, an enchilada, a tamale, and rice and beans. Well, it looks really good. So my husband got 2 chile rellenos with rice and beans. So we will enjoy our dinner.